It's gonna be something that you'll get to see your true curl pattern. You'll get to see the beauty of how you look naturally being a Black woman and how we look naturally. Like, I think wash and go is the ultimate sign of. Howdy, hey bays. My name is Evie Aswiti and I do content about beauty and self-development. Today's topic is going to be about wash and goes. And to watch this video, if you want to wear your very first wash and go ever in life, and tips and tricks of how to be confident wearing one, and just my humble advice about having a positive experience with wash and goes. So wash and goes in general kind of get like a bad rap in the natural hair community, mainly because I think people have them misunderstood, or they may have like a complex of embracing their hair texture as is. So if this type of subject interests you, then keep on watching. Last week was the first official entrance into summer on the 20th of June, which, by the way, is June going by like so quick for you? I don't know why it's such a quick month or just a quick year. I've been feeling so mind-boggled of how quick this year has been going, but nonetheless. The first tip about rocking your very first wash and go, or just how to master one in general, is your mindset. So mindset number one is that, are you comfortable with how your hair looks like naturally? So that means no manipulation. This means no braid outs, no twist outs, no bantu knot outs, no flexi rod outs, no perm rod outs. Are you comfortable with how your hair looks naturally? Fresh out the shower, no product. Are you comfortable? That's number one. Ask yourself that question if you are happy with the texture of your hair, whether it's 4C, 4Z, or even type 3, type 4. I'm a type 4 natural, so I'm really more speaking for people that are type 4 because I have type 4 hair, and I've found that folks that have trouble embracing their hair texture might be in the type 4 hair category. So mindset, do you like your hair texture? That's number one. When you actually answer that question, and we hope the answer is yes, if it's not yes, let's get you there. I think we should ask, okay, if I like my hair texture as is, right? And my hair texture is something that's beautiful to me, or it's something that I've never seen before, like you've probably never seen your natural curls washed and gone or washed and goed, then you could be a good candidate to do a wash and go and be confident in it. Do you have a hair routine? And I don't mean for just your styling of your hair, because wash and goes are a style. It's more about, do you have a hair routine that you follow for your hair? Because when you wear wash and goes, you are relying on the health of your hair and the strength of your hair to be the style. So your curls are gonna be what's the style of your hair. How shiny they are, how they're shaped, if you have a proper haircut, which we'll get into a little later, and also just how your hair is going to sit, and also how it's going to withstand the elements since your hair is out. It's not molded in a way that it's in a style that has to be a certain setting. That's the thing, like having a good hair routine really matters. I wash my hair every single day, and I'll put some links above so you can watch that video. I believe that when your hair is really hydrated and you have a hair routine that fosters hydration in your hair and a clean scalp, your wash and go is going to thrive every time, because your natural curls are just going to be optimal, they're going to be shiny, and your hair is going to grow well where it doesn't have to deal with tangles, extra frizz. That's, not the good type of frizz that gives volume, but the type of frizz that's like gonna lead to breakage. A hair routine is gonna help your wash and go thrive, because it's gonna train your hair to get used to not being toyed with all the time. So that's that point, which is have a good hair routine. Whether you want to wash your hair every day or you want to wash your hair more frequently, I suggest if you don't wash every day or every other day, or twice a week, at the very least once a week. But you can get more into that in my other video about washing your hair every day as a type 4 natural. Another thing about having a wash and go is having the right products that are going to hold your hair and be easy to dry. So, and I should add tools into this too. So for me, when I do wash and goes, gels are optional for me, only because I don't do it every single day because I wash my hair every single day. And I sometimes don't really need that much hold if I use a gel in my hair. Now, that doesn't say that because I don't use gel, I don't have some level of hold on my hair, because after I do shampoo and condition my hair, I do use a leave-in conditioner and an oil. And my leave-in conditioners are pretty more on the light side, which I'll add a video to that of the products I use for my natural hair. But if you have a good leave-in conditioner, which is going to sustain the moisture lasting in your hair instead of dissipating into, you know, the atmosphere throughout the day, then that's going to help your curls stay and keep its shape versus frizzing up and trying to extract moisture from the atmosphere to replenish itself. Because hair does do that. You know, when your hair is really frizzy, it might be a sign of dehydration, and you want to make sure that you're using products that are adding moisture to your hair, but it's going to help supplement the biggest benefactor of moisture, which is water. Having that washed hair is going to really help you have a good wash and go, because one, you have a great hair routine, and two, you're using products that work for you. So if you want to use gels, definitely use them and do what you want. It's your hair. Use something that is going to make your hair nice and moisturized, but also something that'll be easy to dry if you do opt to blow dry your hair. The other portion about wash and goes is that, and this is up to personal preference, but a true wash and go would be you wash your hair, you know, do what you want in the shower, and then once you leave the shower, you just go, you let your hair air dry, you don't do any styling, you don't, you know, you just let it be what it is. I would say that I don't really do that exactly, because I blow dry my hair after the shower. I do use a diffuser on my blow dryer to help just dry my hair up a bit so it isn't like dripping wet. I think that helps me, one, hold the shape of my hair, drying it in the state that it's in. Granted, I'm a type 4 natural, so my hair is going to keep a shape anyway with blow drying. But sometimes I don't really want to like go out the door and have that self-conscious feeling of, oh, if I put my head on my headrest on my car, or, you know, lean back, it's going to have like this mushy pattern in the back of my head because it's still wet, you know? And luckily I do live in a hot climate. I'm in Houston, Texas, but if you're somewhere that's a little colder, then you might want to consider having a blow dryer routine with a diffuser in your hair, because I think it just makes life so much easier. And another reason why I don't like using gels every single day is that my hair takes such little time to dry, because I find that some gels with a lot of humectants in them, your hair takes forever to dry, and I just don't like that. And I think wash and go should be easy and fun. Another aspect of having a wash and go and having it be successful is that get yourself a haircut and trim your dead ends. Oh my gosh, if you want to do a wash and go and not have like the single strand knots be a frenzy and have hair that loves you back, really get rid of dead ends and split ends and have healthy hair that's cut in a shape that will look good curly. What I mean by that is that when you go to your hairstylist next time, let them know that although you're getting your hair trimmed in a straightened state, yet you wear your hair curly. So if you're with a hairstylist that knows how to work with curlier hair, they're gonna understand that you might need some level of layering so that you have the correct shape for your face shape. Me personally, my hair is pretty short right now because I have a bob, and my bob initially was like a ear length jaw bob, and it's growing out now to where it's almost at like my chin level now. But I had my hairstylist add a little bit of rounded layers in the back where it's a bit of a graduation. And I also asked for a curtain bang in the front because when I wear my hair straightened, I do like that round shape of like my bangs to really frame my cheekbones and to make my face look very flattering and just really like pop my features out that I like the best, which is my eyes and my cheeks. I mean, my whole face is my favorite feature, but you get the point. Like the features that I think are more prominent on me, you know what I mean? So yeah. So find a hairstyle that works for you, that if you wear your hair straightened and curly, you gotta have a hairstyle that's gonna look good straight, but also flatters your face curly. So that's something to kind of keep in mind. And also, I know some of the, you know, community with the natural hair, like gurus and stuff, they talk about getting your hair cut when it's curly. I've had several curly cuts in my life before my second big chop, and don't get me wrong, like having my hair cut with a curly cut, the shape looked really good, but when my hair was straightened, I didn't really like how my hair looked straightened because my ends were just very uneven and the shape was weird, and I just felt like I just had a mullet going on, you know what I mean? Think about that when you get a curly cut if that's your flavor. Like if that's your flavor and you want to do a curly cut, by all means, do what you gotta do. I'm a fan of precise trims, so if I get a trim, it means I'm getting my hair straightened. And I think with wash and goes, it's okay to straighten your hair. I personally think it kind of helps with your curls to pop more if there's heat on your curls once in a while. Very much personal preference. I'm not here to tell you what to do if you don't want to use heat, or if you do want to use heat, or if you want to cut your hair curly or cut your hair straightened. It's up to you. But I found that I have less stress with my wash and goes if my trims are my trims are cut and my ends are cut, and also if I have a hairstyle that fits my curly life and my straight haired life. So just word for the wise. Also, another point about wearing wash and goes is that they're easy. Wash and goes are the easiest natural hairstyle to me. And the reason why I say they're easy is because when you wash your hair frequently, you don't have to deal with detangling your hair all the time. You know what I mean? I would not recommend wash and goes for someone that does protective styles and you wash your hair like once every couple months. I wouldn't recommend wash and go for that because your hair is already very dry at that point, and for the most part, your curls probably won't be as springy or as popping or as, you know, giving you that volume and movement if it's not properly hydrated. So if you do want to do a wash and go and you're just coming out from a protective style, your first wash and go might be a little tough because you'll do a lot of detangling, it'll take a lot of time. It's gonna take more time. But if you do wash and goes frequently, like let's say you wash your hair once a week or twice a week, or even better, every day, it's gonna be super easy and a breeze to do wash and goes because your hair is used to having water on it, and it's gonna thirst for water, it's gonna react better to water, and it's gonna be something that, you know, you'll get to see your true curl pattern and you'll get to see your hair react how it's supposed to, and you'll get to see the beauty of how you look naturally with your hair just washed and gold and being a Black woman and how we look naturally. Like, I think wash and go is the ultimate sign of confidence. Like, you are just yourself. And I hate saying like, oh, wearing your natural hair just means you're so confident, because it implies that, wow, you're wearing your natural hair when it's not accepted and it's not beautiful. You're brave. And I'm trying to dispel that on my channel. I'm beautiful as is with my wash and go, purioso, and you are too. And if this video helped you jump over the edge to do your first wash and go and to give it a try, especially now that it's summer and the sun is out, let me know in the comments below if that is you. And I'd love to see and hear more about your experience about trying out a wash and go, or any questions that you have for me about wash and goes. My name is Evie Aswiti. I'm so happy you came by to my channel to pay a visit and to watch me yap about natural hair. I promise you that a wash and go can be for you If you love your hair, take care of your hair, show your hair some routine, and also embrace washing it more often. Embrace having a routine that you can follow that's easy for you, and also just being patient with your hair and know that it's a journey. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and always remember, you glow for a living because you're lit from within, beyond skin deep. I'll see you next time. Bye.